Scholarship Show. And I'll put it in the chat too.
All right.
What's working? All right, so yeah, we're live on YouTube, just letting everybody know. And we are actually going to start. Welcome everybody tuning in to the YouTube live, and then obviously we're here on Zoom as well. We have a big crowd today, which is great, We appreciate everybody for being involved and wanting to be involved in this call. The BGCM Scholarship Show is a show that we do every Thursday, 3 p.m., just talking about life, college, answering questions that you might have, or just anything of that nature. We have a variety of different people here today, so I'm going to actually start with myself. You're going to just say your name. You say your first name. You say your first name and what grade you're in, and that's pretty much it. We won't even get into all the other details as that. So I'll start it off real quick. My name is Mr. AJ. I'm not in any grade as of right now, but I am the post-secondary coordinator for the Boys and Girls Club of the Millons. And then I'll just go with who I'm seeing now. We'll start with Jasmine. Go ahead and say your first name, your grade, and that's pretty much it.
Hi, my name is Jasmine. I'm 15 and I'm in 10th grade now.
Nice. All right, Jay, go ahead.
My name is Jaden. I'm 15. Oh, you said Jaden or Jalen?
Jaden, go ahead. Jaden, go ahead.
My name is Jaden. I'm 15 and I'm going to be a team together.
Nice. All right, Jay, go ahead. Jermaine.
My name's Jermaine. I'm 15 and I'm about to be a 10th grader.
Nice. Timothy.
My name is Timothy. I'm 14 and I'm gonna go into 9th grade.
Nice. Dakari, go ahead.
My name is Dakari. I'm 15 and I'm going to the 10th grade.
Corey. If he's there.
My name is Corey. I'm 14 and I'm going to the 10th grade.
Jalen.
My name is Jalen. I'm 15 and I'm going to the 10th grade.
Javon.
My name is Javon and I'm going to the 10th grade.
Nice. Keelan. I said that right? I'm hoping I did.
My name is Keelan. I'm 14 and I'm going to the 9th grade.
Nice. And the last two. So is it Michael and Jabez? Is it both of you guys on there? Or just Michael or just Jabez? And then they won't talk. That's crazy. Say it again.
You said what?
Is it just you or your cousin too?
Michael, you're 2. I was
okay, bet. All right, so Jabez and Michael, they're here usually every Thursday, 3 p.m. Jabez is going to the, actually, you introduce yourself. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I'm Jabez, 17, and I'm in the 12th grade.
Michael?
Man, hold on. Michael, you got to introduce yourself. All right. I'm Michael, 14, in 9th grade.
Going into the 9th grade. Thank you. Thank you all for introducing yourself real quick, real easy. We're going to get right into the topics of what we're going to talk about. So today, we're going to have 3 different topics. The first topic we're going to talk about is how to prepare for college. My question to you guys is, and if you would like to answer, you can just unmute yourself and just start talking, obviously. My question to you guys is, when should you start to prepare for college?
Right now.
Ooh, I don't know who said that. Who said that?
Jalen.
Jalen said, okay, go ahead, explain that real quick. Explain why you should start right now.
I say right now because like to get in college, they're gonna look at like all the old stuff that you used to do when you was a kid and see like how if you was bad or if you was good. So you need to start right now and like, yeah.
Definitely, I agree. And Jabez even said now as well too. Everybody, obviously, as we just mentioned, you guys are kind of varying in the different. I guess you're all in the same age besides Jabez. He's 17, so you're around that 14 to 15 range. You know, that ninth grade through 10th grade, but then Jabez obviously is in the 12th or about to be in the 12th grade. And so actually, like as you guys just mentioned, starting right now, it's never too early to start, and obviously it's never. I guess in a sense it could be too late, but it's good to start early. So as you're starting in the 7th, you know, for sure starting in the 8th grade, definitely starting in the ninth grade to prepare for that college. You know, searching for the college interest and things like that. Um, Different colleges that you might go to, maybe what you might major in, some things that might interest you, and all those types of things. It's good to start. It's good to start now, as what you guys mentioned. Um, Another question is, how should you start? So, what's some ideas? If you guys don't want to say it out loud, you can obviously say it in the chat. I can just speak upon what you say in the chat as well too, of like how you should start. What do you guys think? Some ways that you should start to prepare for college.
I feel like you should have a step-to-step plan. So like, what you know what you want to do and stuff.
Nice, Jasmine. That is correct. A step-to-step plan. Okay. Anyone else?
You can like take college courses in high school. I forgot what it's called, but you can like do early stuff in high school.
Yes, college courses in high school to prepare you for college. Yes, that's perfect. Anything else?
You could do like different programs and stuff that could like prepare you for college.
Exactly. So, like for example, the Boys and Girls Club, we have a program called Career Launch. Obviously, Career Launch and Diplomas to Degrees that we do in the clubs pretty much almost every day, and we help you guys prepare for college, prepare for jobs, or whatever that topic might be. You know, preparing for those different things, and like Dakari said, pretty much being a part of different programs that can help you to eventually move on from there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys two quick videos. The first video is called "How to Prep for College as a Sophomore." So we have some soon-to-be sophomores in this Zoom call, which is great. And then also have another video, how to prepare for college as a junior. Then we'll have a discussion about those two different videos real quick. So we'll start with the first one, how to prepare for college as a sophomore. So I'm going to share my screen real fast, and then we'll have a quick discussion. Boom. Can everybody see that? You should. Yes. As you guys can see, how to prep for college as a sophomore. Everyone should be able to hear. Okay, I just muted it. I don't want to hear. I am going to enlarge my screen real quick. So it's a 2-minute video. Second one is a 2-minute video as well. And we're going to get started.
Can't hear it.
You guys can hear it?
No.
No.
Dang, no, it's not working. That's weird. Let me check. Microphone, same system. All right, let me try this. Geared up. Dang, it's not working. It's trash. It's supposed to be working. All right, so what we're gonna do is we'll just do it like this. He's gonna go through pretty much what this video is about, is how to prepare, like I just mentioned, how to prepare for college as a sophomore. As you guys can see it, this is good. We won't be able to listen to him, but that's totally okay. So I'm gonna skip through certain things that he's gonna discuss. Can't remember what he said at the beginning, but yeah. All right. So one thing he says is for his advice is what to do to prepare for college. So one thing, as you guys mentioned before, focus on getting the best grades in the most challenging courses. As Timothy said before, taking those college courses and then making sure that you can obviously get, good grades in those courses. And so I'm just gonna let it play, which I don't know why it's not having sound, but that's okay. It says right here, work with your counselor or starting college research. So as what my advice to you guys would be, find that counselor that you're supposed to work with, whomever it might be, and just start researching those college courses or college classes that you, or colleges in for sure that you would want to be interested in. So maybe it might be like, for example, Princeton, it might be UNO, UNL, Harvard, whatever it might be, talk to your counselor, see if you can find that college that interests you and then go from there. Oh, I thought she was looking at me. Next one, it says, another advice, form relationships with your teachers and future recommenders. So having that good relationship with teachers, having that good relationship with other faculty members that are in your schools is going to benefit you for the long run. So that's, so if you might need a recommendation or something like that, especially when you're about to go to college and all those types of things, it's good to have that good relationship with those teachers and other people that you can use later on in your college preparation. And then get involved in extracurriculars in your school and community. So my question to you guys is, in the chat, write in if you're involved in any sport and what that sport is. If it's a sport, if it's a club, if it's a sport, if it's a club, if it's whatever it is, put it in the chat and tell me what that sport or club or maybe even instrument that you might play, whatever it is that you're involved in. If it's in school, outside of school, put that in the chat for me real quick. Bakari said basketball and football, basketball, art, basketball, football, track, b-ball, track and photography. Okay. Wrestling in and outside of school, track. Nice. Great involvement from you guys for sure, especially in school and obviously outside of school as well. And you can continue to list some more things too if you have some in mind too. Obviously, most of you guys are in step up, so that's something that is great as well too, that you obviously want to have to be involved in. So we'll just keep it going. And these are all the do's. When he puts don't, which I'm going to skip through it. As you guys can see here, starting your high school resume. Put in the chat if you actually have a resume right now. You can just put yes. If you don't have one, put no. And while doing that, if you like to speak upon a resume, especially if you do have one, if you do have a resume, you can speak upon what you have on your resume and things like that. Okay, I just did it. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, obviously as being in 9th grade, 10th grade, maybe you might not have a resume as of right now, or you're going to continue to build up on it, which is great. My advice for you guys, as you guys have seen here for sure, is to start building that resume now. Myself, Mr. Jermaine, even your you know, the people that you're working with, especially for Step Up or club staff, whatever it is, we can all assist you with your resume. Especially if you're involved in work, extracurricular activities, different things like that. It's good to just build that upon now, and then maybe, you know, continue to revise it from here on out. So doing those things now is always good to do, good to start and good to have. Let's see what else he has. I really wish I could have sound. Attend college fairs and information nights. So Boys and Girls Club have college fairs and all those types of things. Oh, Lindsay could help me. Okay. Thank you, Lindsay. I appreciate it. Oh, okay. So yeah, attend college fairs, attend those types of things. BGCM, we have college fairs on. We have college fairs, especially a part of our clubs, and you know those different types of things like that. It's always good to see what college fairs and what certain things can interest you with certain colleges, and just have a face and name of where you potentially want to go to. And so that ends this video regarding the preparation for college as a sophomore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the share real quick. Lindsay has actually helped me out, which I really appreciate. I think if you get in the screen, reconnect. Bottom when you hit screen share is a box to check that says something like share. Oh, all right. I know what to do. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. We have audio now. We have audio. We are good to go. So next, moving on to the junior year real quick. Thank you, Lindsay. Let me know if everybody can hear this because I'm about to start it right now.
Hey folks, Rob Franek, editor-in-chief here at the Prince Review, joining us today for our series Ask Us Anything. And today's question is, what should a student in the 11th grade be doing to gear up to apply for college? In a word, plenty. In junior year of high school, the to-do list for college applicants is full, and it can be daunting. There are tests to take and applications to request and recommendations to get and much, much more on your list. But here's a great tip that a high school junior penned for us on our College Hopes and Worries survey when we asked for advice for students just like you from folks going through the college process just last year. Her name is Julia, and she's from Indiana. She wrote, college applications are a process. Commit a small portion of your time each day, an hour, 30 minutes, even 15 minutes, and you will feel very, very well prepared for the college process. Julia, well said. Now that said, here's our checklist for 11th graders. Focus on your schoolwork. Earn the best grades you can in the most challenging of courses available. Prepare for taking the PSAT in October if you haven't already taken it in 10th grade. Narrow down your college hit list. That's your best fit list, and try to visit colleges that you're most interested in, ideally when they are in session during your school's fall and spring breaks. Make a calendar of all the deadlines related to your college application of what's due when. And of course, prepare for the SAT and the ACT. Start by taking a free practice test, full-length SAT, ACT, or both. You can take that for free on Princeton Review's website in our many testing courses as well. Plan to take AP tests in May and SAT subject tests in June. And of course, start getting teacher recommendations. And last, start brainstorming on your college essays. Folks, we have so much more information on this and every part of the college process on PrincetonReview.com, through our many social channels. And of course, you can follow questions our way at AskUsAnything@Review.com. Folks, Rob Franek, Princeton Review, signing off.
It's a chippy guy. I know that. All right, so just watching that video, just unshared it. You guys can just discuss with me real quick. What is something that you guys seen on this video that could interest you, especially if you were to be moving on to the 11th grade?
The part when he said get good grades in challenge courses, because most colleges would look at that.
Exactly. That is correct. That's true. Anything else?
When he said narrow down the school hit list and visit the colleges that you want to go to.
Yes, yes. Anything else? That's okay. Have you guys been researching your colleges or whatever you might have an interest in? Maybe even taking some visits, not as of right now, but before then, have you taken any visits to any colleges that you might have an interest in?
No.
Why is that? Just wondering.
You said like visiting, like going to the college?
Yeah.
It's too far.
So what are some of your I guess dream colleges that you would want to attend?
The first one is Duke, and then I want to go to North Carolina, and then I mean, I would suggest Creighton, but not really. I don't want to stay in Omaha, or I would like go to like that's probably it, or yeah, that's it.
Okay, okay. Anyone else? Have you guys taken any visits anywhere to any colleges or anything of that nature?
I research Iowa State sports, like how many people that go to the NFL from their school and stuff like that. Yeah, and I research some other stuff too.
Nice, nice. Yeah, it's great to research. Great to research about whatever whatever school you might want to go to. Same thing if you're looking for a job. It's good to research those certain things too as well. So I mean, you guys are taking the right steps with researching. Obviously, since we're in a situation right now, we kind of can't go view those colleges, but you can obviously look up use YouTube, use different things like that, maybe even obviously Google, all those types of things, and just take that time to research now, because then when it's time to go visit those schools or jobs or whatever it might be, you can actually be ahead of the game and in making sure that this is the right fit for myself. Always try to my advice is make try to find the college or whatever it might be and have it be the right fit for you. Because even for myself, I went to two different colleges, and the first one kind of was my fit, but then when I thought about it later on, it was like, yeah, no, this isn't the right fit for me. So that's the reason why I made that change. So, and then obviously with certain situations, you might have to do that, whatever the situation might be. Maybe it's sports, maybe it's a club, maybe it's a major. A different school might be better for you. So, making that next step and having that research and taking that time is a good thing to do. So what we're gonna move on to our next topic, which is self-care. Self-care is the best care, focusing on around high school in a sense. So my question for you guys is, how do you know when you're becoming stressed? And if you have an answer or you would like to speak, go ahead and just start speaking.
I get mad a lot when I'm stressed.
You said you get mad a lot?
Yeah, like every little will make me mad.
Yeah, that happened to me too. Cause I don't really like get mad at. I don't usually get mad, but when I get stressed, I start to start to go off a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
I just stare at something. I just I just stare at something.
When I get mad, I fall asleep.
So we got mad, stare at something, fall asleep. Okay.
I get
Anything else?
frustrated.
Frustrated. Okay. Okay. As we see, everybody's going to be different. So, I mean, when I get mad, for just example for myself, I usually just get quiet, to be honest. So like I just get quiet and I just start thinking because I don't want to explode, obviously. So I'm not the person that usually tries to explode in a certain situation. I usually just get quiet, think about what I might want to do next, all those types of things, and then go from there. So my question to you guys is the next question, which I'm hoping it works. We're going to use it. No, we're not going to use this. I want you to type in the chat 3 things that you do to cope with this stress. So like what do you do to make sure that you're not continue to be stressed, or you cope with whatever situation. What's the self-care that you do for yourself that that helps you cope through whatever it might be? Jabez says, or Jalen, let's start with Jalen. Jalen says, listen to music. Jabez says, work out, listen to music, make music. Jay says, music, basketball, hang out with friends. Jalen says, basketball. Keelan says, music, listen to music, sleep, draw. Timothy says that. Jalen says, get on a game. Okay. Corey, I don't know which one you're leaning up towards. I don't know if it's get on the game but we'll talk about it. Corey says, play basketball, listen to music, sleep. Jasmine, watch YouTube, eat, lay down, and sit in the room. Okay. Okay. Rayshawn says TV. All right, so I need three people to explain why these certain things are what you do this for, pretty much for your self-care. Any three people. Any three. You guys.
Yeah, why?
Yeah, why? Why do you choose to do these certain things?
Because that's what I like to do. It just calms me down.
So you say play basketball, listen to music, and sleep. Okay. Right. It calms you down. Nice. Okay.
For me, it just take my mind away from the situation.
Take your mind away from the situation, which is great. That's great. Okay. One more person for me.
Cause
What he said.
it feels like I'm letting out stress because like when you punch something, it feels like you're doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like it relieves yourself. I don't know, or you just listen to music, your favorite song, and just start singing it.
So violent, bro.
He started with the punch yourself, which sometimes you might have to not punch yourself or punch anything, not speaking of that in that nature. But maybe you find a certain sport, which is, for example, boxing or something that you'll box the bag or do whatever you have to do to let that stress out, let it free. Self-care is good. Self-care is good for everybody. Even myself, I do self-care. So like myself, I work out. I love to play basketball. So the people that mentioned basketball in here, which most of you probably do know, or I told you already, I am that guy. So just wanted everybody to know that if you don't know who I am, but not saying it like that, but just that's why Jay laughed in the car. I don't even want to show his face anymore because he already know. But anyways, I'm getting off topic.
Thought you were a singer.
Man, it's on YouTube, Jabez. Why would you say that? Now I gotta hit the vocals for everybody. Like, oh, God. Oh, he's funny. That was a good one. I mean, it's the truth though. I try to dabble in the singing a little bit, but we're not getting into that. So, but yeah, all these things that you guys mentioned is obviously for yourself. This is your self-care. This is what you do to make yourself calm down and obviously stay on track with what you're trying to accomplish. So I appreciate everybody for, listening out to certain things. And before we go into the next topic, I would have had a video, but the video kind of corny, so I don't even want to watch that. Or I don't even think y'all want to watch that. But if anybody else wants to talk about self-care, just in that nature, please ask any questions as of right now. You can talk about, certain things that maybe you want to answer to, whatever it might be. Just let me know. We can talk about that for the next, 5 minutes or so before we get into our last little topic. If not, we can get back into the topic. I don't think anybody wants to talk about it, but if we do, we'll just always, we can bring it back up. So the last topic for today is we're going to talk about social media, what you should and should not put on social media. Thank you to Ms. Sharon for bringing this up. We really appreciate you definitely for bringing this up because it's something that needs to be talked about. As the age that you guys are in the 9th, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade, even when you go to college, even before then too, as well, social media can either it can break you or it can obviously make you in a sense. So my question to you guys is, we're going to start with the first question. What should you put on social media? So if it's Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, you know what I'm saying, Instagram, whatever it might be, what are some things that you should put on Twitter? Not Twitter, social media.
Like positive stuff.
You said positive stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like something that will like show who you are, not something that's gonna make people think bad of you.
Your highlight.
Say it again, Jabez.
Your highlights.
Your highlights. Okay. Yep. Anything else? What are some other things that you should put on social media?
Put stuff that's gonna come in handy in the future.
Exactly.
If your grandma saw.
Say that one more time, Jabez.
I said things you wouldn't care if your grandma saw.
Cool. I like how you said that. Things you wouldn't care if what your grandma saw. That is factual. I like that. So yeah, it's a lot of different things that you can obviously have on social media that is good or positive in a sense that you should put on social media. So highlights, positive things, all those types of things that you guys just mentioned is something that you should put on social media. So my next question is, which you probably already know what it is, what should you not put on social media?
Smoking and drinking.
True. That is very true. Even when you're an adult, it's certain things, when you get to that age, it's like, yeah, you probably shouldn't put that, especially because one, it can affect your job or career. Then obviously if you're trying to, if you're going to college and you're doing things like that, you got to watch out for that as well, which we'll get into 2 videos that'll kind of help with the do's and don'ts of certain things. But go ahead, continue some more examples of what you should not.
Body parts. Body
parts. Okay. What else?
Yeah, like no nude pictures and nothing like that.
True.
Cussing.
Yes, cussing. Altercations with other people. That's a big thing too. Cussing, altercations with other people, different things like that. That is true. That is correct.
Personal information.
Yes, Timothy, you're right. Personal information. You do not want to put your personal information on social media. That is correct, because it'll stay there. And same with pictures. Same with things that you said. All those types of stuff will actually stay there for years on years on years. Anything else? He is. He came here talking about Saturday from Starburst. I don't know what for, but whatever. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all this quick video. It's called Do's and Don'ts for Students. And I'm gonna make sure I have audio, because last time I didn't have audio, or the first time, I should say. All right, so let me share my screen. We're good to go. Boom, you guys can see it. This is perfect. And then we'll discuss a little bit afterwards. so before we continue it says don't delete all evidence of yourself from the internet. And as you guys can see here, it may seem even more suspicious than finding questionable content of you online. Your social profile should showcase how you add value to a school or employer. This is very important. So as we mentioned before, it's okay to delete a lot of obviously stuff that probably shouldn't be on there. But some things, as you guys mentioned, highlights, maybe grades, whatever it is, you know, whatever it could be, positivity things, all that, whatever. It can be of value to your school or employer. So keep that in mind as well. Certain things you probably do know and you don't know. You do know, and obviously you don't know in a sense of what you should and shouldn't take off. But you know, certain things you should obviously keep it on there too. So it kind of can go both ways with certain things you should keep and you shouldn't keep. You should keep that in mind. Nice. So yeah, that video, like I was just saying, was the do's and don'ts, or some of the do's and don'ts for students, and just deciding on what you obviously should keep, shouldn't keep, all those types of things. So just continue to go on with the social media. Oh my God, that was weird. Sorry about that. So yeah, the next question I have, which is one of the last questions, is can social media help or hurt you with maybe a college application or a job? So for you to get into a college or maybe even to receive that job, can it help or hurt you?
Both.
Yeah, I was gonna say it depends.
Yeah, it depends on what you post.
All right, I gotta ask a question. Go ahead and explain why or why not.
Cause you could post something like positive, and then the college will look at you and be like, "Oh yeah, she's like posting positive stuff, or he's posting positive stuff." And then you could post something negative, and they'd be like, "Oh, we don't want him or her at our school because of the things he or she is posting."
Yeah, if you post negative stuff or like anything bad or something like that, they're gonna think, they're like, no, we don't want all that bad attention where like at our job or at our school.
That's true. I love those answers. Anyone? Oh, Jabez, you said something.
Oh, I said both. Because like if you post like you post your like your highlights, then that can help you get into a college. But like if you're posting negative stuff like on your highlight, if you say like that person's bad or something, then they're not gonna want you because they're gonna want someone that's positive and helps everyone.
Definitely. So yeah, so that's focusing on your attitude and in your sportsmanship, especially if it's regarding your highlights and all those types of things. But you guys, I love those answers. So I have another video coming from the Princeton Review, pretty much again. So I want to actually erase that. And he's going to be talking about, he's going to be talking about, can social media help or hurt college apps? Which can also focus on jobs as well too.
Hey folks, Rob Franick, I'm editor-in-chief here at the Princeton Review. You have joined us today for our Ask Us Anything series, and today's question is, can social media users help or hurt their college applications? Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, most of you are awesome in using social media in all kinds of ways, from entertainment to information to socializing with friends, and maybe even for researching colleges. In 2012, a survey of high school students found that 68% of them were using social media to research colleges. In these ensuing years, we know those numbers have skyrocketed. But listen up. In 2016, a study found that 40% of college admission personnel looked at applicants' social media profiles to learn more about them, or as we might say at the Princeton Review, check up on you. Folks, it hasn't all been pretty. Last year, Harvard University rescinded offers of exception to 10 students after seeing offensive materials posted on their Facebook pages. So be sure, anything a college admission counselor finds in researching you online will not hurt your chances of getting into that college. And better yet, make your social media profiles help your chances. Here's a few do's and don'ts around social media. And we're going to start with the don'ts. And this is so important. Don't have a goofy or unflattering email address. Don't ever post photos of yourself online that are unflattering or showing you doing anything mean, unpleasant, or illegal, even if it looks illegal. Post photos of yourself doing something interesting. We know you have a ton of them. Don't be shy in posting them. Don't post or tweet opinions on controversial issues, swear words, or memes that could be inappropriate in their tone. Don't post anything on others' pages that you could regret. Use the grandma test. It might sound silly, but don't post anything on your social media accounts that you wouldn't want your grandmother to see. Do use your social media profiles and accounts to highlight interesting things about yourself, your accomplishments, honors, awards, projects. Do definitely use your social media to learn more about and interact with colleges themselves. Follow colleges on Facebook. Follow hashtags associated with the college. See what others are saying about them, about that college, and participate in Twitter chats with that college personnel. They'll definitely take notice. Google yourself. Know what others might find. Delete anything untoward in your accounts. Clean up your profiles. Check your privacy settings and remove tags that might link you to less than desirables. Folks, we have so much more information on this and many other issues around the college and testing process on PrincetonReview.com.
Yeah. So what are you guys' thoughts on what the guy from Princeton Review just stated?
I feel like he's trying to inspire people not to post negative things.
Yep. Definitely, yep. Do not post negative things. Keep it positive. As what Jabez mentioned before, the grandma test. So as he mentioned in the video, which is great that he knew that, you know, obviously do not try to post something on there or do what, or say certain things that, you know, your grandma, mom, family member, dad, whomever, cousin, whoever it might be, would not want you to have on that post or anything like that. So just to keep those in mind. So if you do have a social media, just talking to everybody in general, even myself as well, you know, you have a social media that you need to clean up. I advise you to clean it up now. Clean it up now. It's good to do it now. Obviously, if you wait till later, it's obviously fine as well. But as what he mentioned in the video, people are going to be looking. People are going to be searching for you, especially if you're trying to get into a college, a job, maybe even get into an organization, whatever it might be. People are going to type your name in on your social media because everybody usually has a social media. But if not, they'll type your name in and something will pop up about you. So, you know, make sure you clean that up, especially if it's negative. But if it's positive and all those types of things, leave it up there. It's totally fine. So yeah, that was the last topic about what we wanted to talk about, especially with social media, self-care, and how to prepare for college. So it's open it's open to everybody. You guys have any questions for myself before we end up ending today's show? Please ask now. So it can be about anything. Any questions for myself or even Miss Marquita as well. So any questions that you guys might have, please ask away. Nothing, which is okay. All right, so we appreciate everybody for being involved in the show today. It has been fun. We love the feedback from you all, and we appreciate you for being involved. Thank you to everybody that's out there, YouTube live show. We are going to send you off, and we are going to be back here next Thursday, 3 p.m. Scholarship Show, BGCM. We're out.